Hi there. Okay, so I'm Jennifer Carr, and I'm your new sales director with Mary Kay. And what I decided to do today is I really just want to be able to face go over your options with you. And since I don't live local to you, or for some reason you're watching this video because we can't connect personally, then I just wanted your consultant to be able to pull up something so that the two of you could sit here together, or she could send this video to you, and so that I could sit here and be able to kind of be in front of you, and then I'll connect with you on the phone. But this way you can hear my heart and hear my personality and see me. And I even have a coffee made here because, see, I made some mocha coffee because I want to feel like I'm right across the table from you. That's my personality and that's my heart. And so I wanted to do my best to try and even make myself feel like I'm there with you. Okay, so your consultant probably just went over this folder with you. It's just a welcome letter here. And then on the second side is a getting started checklist. And then, sorry, hold on just a second. So there's a getting started checklist, and your consultant probably went over that with you. Then you'll have a inventory brochure of some sort, which is what I'm going to go over with you. And then you'll have your contact list right here. So this folder, I just wanted you to have something that you could take with you to meetings or whatever. So my job is just to go over all of your options with you. So I'm going to go over that inventory brochure with you. So I'm not here to try and convince you to go one way or the other, but instead just show you the options. And I just want you to keep in mind, they are truly just options. Everybody starts a different way. It's whatever you have available to you, and everybody's in a different place financially. And I know that. I'm now older, but I started and I was 23 or 24 at the time. So that was about 17 years ago right now when I'm making the video. And so I understand everybody's in a different place, but I like to try and go over it with everyone the exact same way. And so it's kind of good. I don't actually know who's going to be watching the video, but sometimes it's nice, like if I don't know your personal situation, because we all have the same opportunities. And so I just want to go over it with you like I would go over it with anybody. So I may know a little bit about your personal situation financially, but I may not. And so I am just going to go over it with you like I would go over it with anybody. Okay. So it's not required to have product on hand. It's just a good idea. So this is a consumable product. We know that. So it's something that people use up and they come back to you for more. And this is our bread and our milk for our customers. This is not a luxury product. Glamour can tend to be luxury. The skincare and the foundation is not. They don't call us 2 weeks before they're out. I wish they would, but they usually do it after they've cut open the plastic tube and they're getting it stuff out with a Q-tip. And so they just don't do that. And so it's going to be completely up to you with how much you want to start with, but starting with some of those really high reorder items is a really good idea. Women are super impulsive buyers. We know that because we're women, but the eye buys. And if they know they can take it home that night, they probably will. So when you start, you're going to have two ways to operate. You're either going to have the products up front, and when you go do a party or a facial, you are going to have the products there. So when you're done with the party after an hour, hour and a half, then you're going to take their order, you're going to take their money, you're going to hand them their product, and you're done with the entire thing. So that's a really wise use of your time. But otherwise, you need to do the party, collect the orders, take their money, and then let them know that you'll get it to them the next week or whatever. Just let them know that that you need to order it. So there's just two ways you can do it. You can either do it catalog, or some people, they have a handful of stuff that they start with. They're able to give people like their cleanser or their oil for acne remover or their mineral powder, and then they get the rest of the things to them later. So the third thing that I always like to tell people is it does save you a lot of time, but that's what I just kind of explained. So you either need to go back out and re-deliver to all those people that were at the party, or you're going to be able to give it to them right then. And the last thing I need you to know is it's $9.35 shipping, at least right now in 2017, it's $9.35 shipping, regardless of the size of the order. And so on a $900 order or even a $90 order, that's good. On a $9 order, that would not be good. So you need to keep that in mind. So the more product that you have on your shelves, or the more that you build up to and you have, the longer you can wait to place an order. So hopefully you can get to where you can just place an order once or twice a month and replace what you've sold. And that's the wisest use of your money, because I don't want you guys to be expensed to death. So if you can just pay that shipping cost once or twice a month, that would be way, way better. And you can keep more of your profit. So the last thing before I go over the brochure with you is about money. It's my least favorite topic. But you know, everybody is in a different place. And if you had the money just sitting in your account right now, or you had some in savings, I don't necessarily recommend you use it. This is a business decision, and it is hard to look at it that way. People want to make it a personal decision, but it's actually not. I would rather that money stay in your savings account, and that be for you when the car breaks down or your dishwasher stops working or you need new tires or whatever happens. I want you to have the money right there because you saved it for your personal life. For a business, for starting a business, my best advice is that you get a 0% card, even if it's just little orders. It'll help build your credit, but also that is your loan to yourself. And that is all that goes on that card, and that becomes a business expense. Every single thing for Mary Kay that you do, including a loan from a bank or interest on a credit card or any of those things, including even your inventory order, but all of that is 100% tax write-off. If you ever accrue interest on anything that has to do with business, it's 100% tax write-off. And I'm not a huge tax person, but I do understand now that's a good thing. So that's usually what I recommend. Back in the day, a lot of times we went to the bank and we got a loan. We don't do that so much anymore. I feel like loans are a little harder to get now. We used our car title to our car, and I had told my husband, I always tell people, you hold on tight to that 90% buyback guarantee. You start how you're able to start is my recommendation. However it is that you're able to get qualified to start with however much product you decide is right for you. But that 90% buyback guarantee is there to make you feel secure, okay? So that you can send that product back if anything happens in your business, okay? Any given 12 months, I could still do it today. Anything I have ordered in the last 12 months, I could send back. If I decided, Mary Kay's not for me, I'm not gonna decide that, but I could. And I love knowing that that's a security net. And so I want you to hold on to that too, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go over the brochure. I have it kind of in a weird way. I have it all cut up into pieces like this. I know it looks awful, but I want to be able to show you the pictures, and the brochure that your consultant has for you that's in the folder, it does look a little bit different, so she can write some stuff on it at the very end, okay? So if you place your first order within 15 days of signing your agreement, then they're going to send you this extra free product bundle. And it's actually not the picture that you see here, but it's similar to those. It's just going to be a really just a neutral look that they're going to send to you. So it's kind of like an incentive, like a gift. Like it's saying, okay, you've made a good business decision. You're working quickly. You want to get your ground. You want to hit the ground running. So we're going to give you an extra free gift on top of anything else that I